Hey guys, it's MA Fish Guy doing a viewer request about saltwater ick. I just did a video on freshwater ick, so I wanted to touch on saltwater ick as well. If you have a aquarium that's saltwater that has plants, live rock, corals, anything like that, invertebrates, you can't use copper safe or any kind of copper related medicine because it ends up killing pretty much everything in your tank. Any kind of invertebrates, corals, anything like that, it will kill. So a lot of people wonder, without any kind of treatment options, what is there left? If I get a fish that has ick, the key thing here is a freshwater bath. The saltwater ick will die when touched into a freshwater bath with the fish, and will fall off and die. Is this a cure all? No, but it's definitely going to help eliminate the numbers of ick in the tank. So I mean, a freshwater bath is quite relatively easy and self-explanatory, but there are a few things that you want to keep in mind when doing it. For a freshwater bath, you want to get a container large enough, like a Tupperware dish or anything like that, for the fish to freely swim in, but at the same time kind of keep it contained so it's not swimming around too much. You want to aerate the container, so get an air pump, air stone, plug it in, put it in. You want the water circulating, so that way the fish can breathe, and they're not going to be stressed out too much. Second of all, if you can take the water and get RO water, reverse osmosis, that's the best way to do it. If you have to get it from the tap water, make sure it's matching the pH, the temperature. Definitely dechlorinate it. That's going to be the best thing. But yeah, if you have to use tap water, dechlorinate it and aerate it. Make sure it's the same temperature. Pretty much what you're going to do is you're going to dip the fish into it. This is only for 3 to 4 minutes. Some people panic. I know I did the first time. You see your fish drop down to the side on its side and kind of stop moving. This is a panic because if you have a $40 fish in there and it looks like it's ready to die right in front of you, that's not a good feeling. Usually after a minute or two, they pop back up and start swimming around. If you have a real worry and you have to nudge them a little bit, that's fine. But after about 3 or 4 minutes, everything that's on the fish, and it treats a broad range of things, not only ick, lice, some like external parasites will drop off too, which is kind of nice. Even if you're bringing home a fish for the first time, you don't have a quarantine tank, and I really recommend that you do. You can do a freshwater bath to kind of kill off whatever's on there and on the fish. So back to that, you want to aerate the water for the whole duration that they're in there. If you have a large number of fish in the tank that have ick, you can do a couple in groups. I really recommend doing one at a time. That way you can really pay attention to them, no longer than 3 to 4 minutes. If for some reason your fish, doesn't look like it's okay after about a minute or two, definitely put it right back into the saltwater tank so it can return back to normal. Usually give it about 2 or 3 days to put it back into the freshwater bath before you try it again. That way you don't stress it out too much. If it looks to the point where the ick is overpowering them, definitely put them in sooner than that, but definitely keep an eye on it. So like I said, back to that, you want a container large enough for them to kind of swim around in a little bit, aerate it like crazy. RO water is the best. Make sure the pH, temperature, everything lines up. If you have to use tap water, dechlorinate it. Only do one fish at a time. Change the water every time you do a different fish. The waste will build up because the fish will stress out. Anything dying off on the fish is going to die off in the water and pollute it, and because it's not a filtered environment, it's going to pollute real fast and actually can kill other fish if you put them into it, and they're already stressed from the freshwater bath. So if you have any questions on how to kill ick without chemicals in a coral tank, plant tank, invertebrate tank, post the questions below in the comments. Subscribe up above. Visit my website, mafishguy.blogspot.com. I also have a shop there that has exclusive sales for my viewers. So if you have any recommendations or requests on videos like this one, put it in the comments below. Shoot me an email. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Thanks.